So here's the biter peelings right here. Going to dehydrate them, turn them into some mater powder.
You see in there?
This is what it'll be right here. So what is that used for?
Put it in soups or stews or anything. Just to add a little tomato flavor.
There you go. Oh, and it'll be so good. Well, let's get back to making some salsa now. This is all the tomatoes that she just peeled. And now she got them all diced up, chopped up. Gonna start making the salsa. All the peelings you just seen that she's dehydrating just came off all these tomatoes. Here's 2 of the onions. We'll have to have more onions. She's gonna make some enchilada sauce. And right there, the apple peelings we made last night with a few apples. Now it's all apple butter. Getting these onions all diced up there. Now, I'm gonna show you something fancy that the wife had to have. Where's that? So she had to get this bench scraper. That way you can just scoop it right up off this board, pick it up, and slide it in a bowl. Poor thing, she's got it rough. Now all over here is, I don't have a garlic press, so I guess she's gonna have to have a garlic press sometime in the future. Huh? They was on top over here this morning when I used them. Yeah, I tried. I made gravy and stuff this morning for breakfast too. We'll put all this in the blender later because in a little while we really don't like chunky salsa. We like it smoother. So we'll put it all in a blender. It really is good salsa. I'm gonna get my bench what's this? Bench scraper right here. Oh yeah. Gotta get all this done today. I'm off from work for the next few days, so we gotta get on that greenhouse and see if we can't get at least get the roof on it. All right, what you doing?
I'm measuring tomatoes.
Are you measuring or are you just throwing it in? You know how much you actually throwing in there?
Do you know that I'm going to have to start over with my count?
Oh, thy Lord.
I'm going to measure tomatoes. And I'm going to measure onions. I'm going to clear this counter off. Then we're going to chop some onions. Chop some peppers.
What kind of peppers?
Some bell peppers. Some jalapeno.
No habaneros?
Maybe a little bit of habanero.
Oh, a little bit of habaneros. Well, now we got all of our mess cleaned back up. Now we're gonna start.
We're gonna puree some tomatoes for the enchilada sauce.
Ah, did you hear that? Puree some miters for enchilada sauce. And what goes in it? Do you know?
Chili powder, cumin, coriander, oregano, garlic. I'm trying to think what all I had out.
See,
We'll puree this, we'll put the spices in it, and then cook it down to the texture we want it to be, and then we'll can it.
See, I couldn't do all this without her. I wouldn't have a clue. I can grow it, but I can't fix it. Makes us a pretty good team. Okay, so now she's filling up the blenders with some of the miters. And when it's scalding hot like this, you do not want it to fill it all the way up, because if you do, it could blow off the top and it will scald you. So she did that for about 10 seconds.
Just so it's smooth.
Just doing it till it's still smooth. That's it. Is that all the miters you have all to go?
What do you mean?
That you got in that pot?
That I had measured out?
That you have, oh. So you ain't used all the miters up yet. Still, so what's in under that?
Yeah, that's the sauce.
Oh, okay.
I got the steak.
Here's all of our little ingredients she's gonna putting in that to make her enchilada sauce. Here's some salsa we already done. And some miter juice. But this salsa, that far roasted she's got on her on the right. That one right there. Oh, it's real good too. We eat a lot of salsa around here. Here it is with all the ingredients in it. Oh, and it tastes like enchilada sauce too, once you reminded me that that's what it's supposed to be tasting like. Anyway, now we got to cook it down to the thickness that we want, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we got to cook it down to however thick we want it.
And we'll put it right there in that pot of boiling water.
We'll put it in this bowl and boiling water right here and can her up. Alright, now she's slicing up some bell peppers for the salsa. Oh, pretty, ain't they? Speaking of canning, here's the apples, some of the apples. We still got a lot more to do, but here's some of the apples that we canned last night. They pretty, ain't they? Oh, and that cinnamon juice stuff for the apple pie we put on it. Oh, gonna be so good. Got the yellow one all diced up. Now we're dicing up the red one. Of course, you got to use your little fancy bench scraper on this too. They say though it's better to use it because it keeps from dulling your knife up. I don't know. I guess any race is good as any. She got all kinds of fancy gadgets, except for a
garlic press.
I ain't got a garlic press. We gotta find us a garlic press.
You're getting ready to mince up 16 cloves of garlic, so we'll see if you want one.
Ooh, 16 cloves of garlic. I love garlic. Garlic makes things taste so good. Oh, watch her use that bench scraper. It's like a dang profession. Look how pretty that is. Now putting green bell peppers.
These are coming out of the freezer.
This is something we growed in the garden earlier this year. Look at all them pretty colors. I'm gonna start dicing up these habaneros. We grow them in the garden this year. We just have one little plant. I don't know how many we got off of, but we got a whole bunch of them habaneros.
We got a bunch in the freezer we're going to make hot sauce out of.
We're gonna make what?
Hot sauce.
Oh, some hot sauce.
The habanero gold you like.
Since we're talking about some hot sauce, she's made some of this sweet and hot garlic dipping sauce. Oh man, she made some chicken the other night and poured it on top of that chicken. I'm telling you folks, this stuff is great. She even got some fancy little jars to put it in. Ain't it pretty? It's good. What are you doing now?
And this banana pepper.
It's not a hot banana pepper, even though that's what we usually grow. This is something my granddaughter wanted, was sweet ones, and she eats them. We like the hot ones, but our plants died, the hot ones did this year, so we didn't get none of those. Tell me how pretty that bowl of peppers is right there. It's a yellow bell pepper, a red bell pepper, a green bell pepper, habaneros, and sweet nanner peppers. It's a beautiful bowl of peppers right there. So now we're going to put some garlic in it. And I asked her what we're going to do, and she said, oh, I can just cut it up with my little handy dandy garlic press that I haven't bought her yet. So now I guess I get to dice them all up. There it is, all mixed up with the onions and the tomatoes. Alright, we'll come back in a little bit with another video showing the end product of the garlic, or the enchilada sauce, and the salsa. Thanks for watching. Dave and Angie's Homestead.